Howdy folks, this is Tex Grebner with Tex Grebner Outdoors, and I once said that you would never see me in a Marpat digital top with a Marpat digital bottom. Now for the most part that holds true. However, I will not deny the usefulness of military equipment in a hunting function. This is Marine Digital Camo, Woodland Marine Digital Camo. This is a field jacket. Obviously these are my true spec fatigues that I like to wear. I love BDUs because they fit. And obviously they're designed for PT, which I just started today. And this is my Marine Digital poncho. Now, here in the Midwest, at the very beginning of deer season, things are still green for the most part. And it can be a little bit chilly, or it can be a little bit warm. Now, one thing that you will notice about this field jacket that I have here, and the only reason that I have it is because it has no patches, no insignias, no claims to be actual military. This is surplus. This is a 2X. Any of you military types out there, you know how warm these are, but if you get soaked through to the skin, they're not all that great if it's really heavy rain. So that's why I recommend also a Marine Digital poncho for hunting. Obviously you can wad it up nice and easy, but I'm not going to bother with it. And you can stick this in the pocket of your field jacket, and I highly recommend this, especially this style of Marine Digital Camo for early season deer hunting. If you take the liner out of it, it's nice and it's light and it's breathable. But like I said, any of you military types out there, you know how awesome these field jackets are. And that pattern, it just makes sense, okay? It's woodland. You're going to be hunting in the woods. And I think that this camo is a very good idea in a hunting setting. However, I will caution you, if you're like me and you're not military, don't put any patches on it, don't put any insignias, don't put any badges, and also probably wouldn't wear true spec Marpat digital bottoms with this field jacket until you get to your spot. I have a lot of respect for the United States Marines and all branches of the military, and so that's why you won't ever see any patches on this. And as I said, unless I'm hunting in it, I'm probably never going to wear a digital top with my digital bottoms. But if I do, I'm not going to have any patches on it or claim to be military. Obviously, I'm not. I just started PT today. But I just got to say, this is a great pattern. And it beats the hell out of the vintage woodland pattern. It just does. It's green enough, it's brown enough, and it's black enough that if you're up in a tree stand, you're basically going to disappear. And for early season deer hunting, and even into the later seasons, I highly recommend this with the true spec bottoms, and if it's raining where you're at, a digital poncho. Also, another thing, and I'm sure you military types would know this, if you're backpacking or whatever, you take your jacket liner out, wad it up, put it in your backpack, and then when you get a little chilled and you get to where you're going, you button your field jacket liner in and you're good to go. Actually, I buttoned it in the wrong hole, because you don't want to completely layer up when you're doing physical activity. I'm sure I'm not the only one who layers up really hardcore to hike into their deer stand, hump that stand all the way in there, then you get there, you get up in your stand, you're covered with sweat on the inside, and then you freeze your balls to your stand for the next 2.5 hours until you get sick of it and leave. Well, you can take the liner out of this field jacket, strip down, spray yourself with whatever you want, and put the liner in when you get to your spot, and I think that it will work very well. I hope to do some disappearing in this camo, and as I said, don't ever put any patches, badges, whatever on it. If you're not military, respect the uniform. And however, I gotta give it to the U.S. Marines for their digital pattern. I think that it would be phenomenal early season deer camo, and maybe even later season deer camo, but it's just awesome. So as always, God bless all my Ted Nugent blood brothers out there. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Thank you to those of you involved in law enforcement and serving in the military. And thank you to my subscribers for all your support. And thanks for watching Tex Grebner Outdoors.